Hi, Steve here. So here is just a couple of thoughts regarding your um, idea of having heaters up here and how that might work or might not work. So most importantly, I would say with this application is the fact that it is an enclosed area, glassed-in enclosed area, so that you don't need as much heat in an enclosed area as you do when it's completely open. So that's the first issue or benefit, I should say, to possibly placing heaters up here. So let's go ahead and just look at what that would look like and if there's any comments I have regarding that. So here we go. So here's the Slimlines 4,000 watt units. I have them at 8 foot center to center, centered in the room. So this being the center of the room here, and 4 feet from the center of the room to the center of the heater, and 4 feet from the center of the room to the center of the heater on the right. The only issue that you need to address is that when you attach this Slimline heater, not the C series, but the Slimline, you require 6 inches of clearance above the heater itself. So let's just look at that 6 inches of clearance, and that's above the heater. So you need to make sure from here to the ceiling, and this is a slope ceiling, so you're gonna have to manipulate that or adjust it based on your true pitch of the ceiling height. But at 6 inches from here to the top is what you need. You can tilt the heater at 30 degrees, and from that 30 degrees, sorry about that, you'll get a acceptable angle from the wall. And even though that this is clearances here, they state that when you attach it to a vertical surface like this, that you can attach it and go 30 degrees out, or even, I believe, even further higher, up than that 30 degrees. So that's the one clearance issue. And the other clearance issue is, again, this 36 inches out, 18 inches out, 18 inches out here. Now again, when mounting it on a vertical surface or a wall, then it's acceptable, and that's okay to do it this way. The one thing is that these doors cannot go swing in, and I'm not sure if these doors are, if these are doors, I should say, if these do accordion style in some way where they are impeding into this zone here. So I have this wall here at the same placement as this beam here. So if they protrude inwards, then you have to go you have to make it so that this bracket is at the same point as this wall is protruding inward, if that is the case. All right, I think that's really about it as far as the clearance issues. So this is acceptable as long as you are meeting those criteria. Now the footprint of heat, however, is such that let me just turn these off here, and I'm actually going to just take out the glass enclosure so we can see it a little bit easier. So the footprint of heat, these heaters are really designed to put out a maximum allowable heat at 9 feet from the surface to this point right here. However, again, talking about enclosed rooms, you don't need as much heat. So that ray will continue to travel, and it will, be felt over here. Maybe with an enclosed room, it might even get too hot. So you might consider a control system for it, or just have one on, one off during those times where it's a little bit less cold, let's say. But just to give you an idea, I have this chair back at approximately 12 feet, and that's further than what they're designed to do in a completely open area such as what you see here without the doors on it. But again, placing the doors and glass there is going to increase their effectiveness in an enclosed room. So my thoughts are, yes, this would probably work, and it'd probably be fine. This ray will travel up here, and it actually bends and stretches as it goes out, so it gets further and further out. But yeah, so I just wanted you to see this and let you know that I feel comfortable with this as long as the glass enclosure is in place, as well as they are not protruding into the environment that you need to maintain as far as the clearance here. So I'm going to consider this a complete wall here. If it's back to the left here, the door enclosure, then that's even better. All right, well, I hope that's helped. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day.